9:21 to go. Sulphur first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wolves currently trailing 21-6.
Huh? We're on. Yeah, we've been talking.
Five yards on that first down run.
Oh. Okay, so what that was, Brad, is apparently we were on here. We were not
on the broadcast. Hey, I love it.
Online. It had to start back up. So.
I apologize, guys. Apparently somebody tripped over our generator down at the bottom.
That's underneath the stands out of the pathway?
Yes, apparently. So we went off for just a moment, but we are back now.
So again, you've missed you missed a fourth down stop by the Wolves on fourth down stop by the Wolves against Sulphur. And then Sulphur's able to stop the Wolves, get the ball back, and Sulphur now driving at the 42-yard line, facing a third and short. Again, 8:03 to go in the ball game. Sulphur leading 21-6. So again, the one good thing we can say about this game is, this has been a good physical game. It's something that, Davis needed to see. Again, the first two games, Pauls Valley is the same way. They had a little more success offensively against Pauls Valley. So, there's a lot that they can learn from this game and, their struggles offensively kind of getting things going.
Yeah. Remind me sometime, Brad, I need to read that thing again.
Okay, first and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 35-yard line. Quarterback drops back to pass. Pass intended downfield. Just not close on that one. And again, I think that's we would like to force him to do a little more of that throwing because, again, that is not that quarterback strong suit.
No,
Sulphur looking to even up their record on the year. Currently 0-1. The Wolves 1-0. Good job that time by the defense of limiting his offensive playmaking. Going to bring up a 3rd and 5 for Sulphur. Again, this clock continues to tick. 6:34 to go in the ball game. Sulphur leading 21-6. Going to be brought down for a loss. That time played pretty well up front. Number 8, Ty Barnett, and 22, Rance Digby in on the play. Rance Digby's played. He's had a good game. He's played he's been in on a lot of plays.
He has been all over the place. I was talking to his dad earlier, and they were laughing because we said last week he did something big, and I said, I'm going to hear about it in class, and they thought that was a hoot. But, he has played very well this evening.
And Sulphur letting that clock roll down. It's 4th and 8. And they will take a timeout. Timeout Sulphur. This is a Lenny Tepechi timeout, if I'm not mistaken.
Lonnie Tepechi with Pebbles Real Estate timeout.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Thank you to all of our sponsors who graciously help us do what we do, even if it has been a little rough tonight.
So the one good thing I can say about being in the old press box jail right here, so I've got a pretty good view of my beautiful daughter here on the end doing her cheering her second high school game, her first Murray County Bedlam game. So.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cheerleaders.
That's exactly right.
Shout out to the cheerleaders and to the band down there on the far end down there. Davis Band just got a new band director, Mr. Bigler. He's jumping in. We got 2 football players that play tuba in the band, so they're not able to play up here in the stands. So he throws on the tuba, which he did at OU. He was in the Pride at OU, so he's throwing it on, helping out down there. So shout out to those guys too.
Also shout out to the student section. Lots of kids here tonight representing Davis. So
Wild Wild West, I believe, was the theme for tonight.
I saw a bunch of cowboy hats earlier. I figured it was something along that lines.
It goes with the thug life that the cheerleaders are going on.
That's hilarious.
It's basic thugonomics, Bobby.
Big throw.
Cole kid's going to go downfield.
Oh,
pass intended for.
Looks like that was number 12. Yeah, number 12, Trey Melton on the
Trey
defense.
Melton and the 17, Seth Knapp, both out there on defense. So
I thought Trey had a better play than the wide receiver on that ball. So kudos to him for being in the right place, right time.
That's interesting with 5:30 left in the game.
Yeah, I didn't.
Let's take a shot.
That's on 4th down, mind you. That's
That's
questionable play calling, but
well, hey, that's Murray County Bedlam. That's bragging rights for a year. We would probably done the same thing.
Well, you got to think 21-6. This is it's not completely out of line here,
No.
So again, 5:28 to go. We'll see what maybe we can make them pay for turning the ball over to us right there. Let's see what we can do. Quarterback drops back to pass. Pass intended for number.
Oh my gosh!
It's intended for number 6.
Luke Linville was going to
Man,
come up
I thought he almost had a miraculous catch.
He was working it in. So
hey, there was your wheel route.
I know it was, and Luke was one this week. Came up and was like, "Mr. Morse, how do I get a nickname?" I was like, "I'd have had to come up with one. If he'd have pulled that in, I'd have owed him one."
Yep, that's right.
It's the guy from Fortnite.
Nobody gets that because it sucks.
You do have another person you need to talk about, Mr. Morse.
Oh, are you talking about the 0-minute menace?
Yes.
Number 29.
We gave him a shout out earlier.
It was before we were on the air.
So, it was. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 0-minute menace.
D. Idleman, number 29.
Idleman, there you go. Very apt nickname.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite.
It's a good one.
Kudos to him because
he came up with it himself.
He brought that to us.
He was
to Mr. Morse.
He was like, "You're gonna shout out the 0-minute menace, Mr. Morse." I was like, "I have to now."
If you're willing to make fun of yourself, we're willing to use that nickname.
Again, I didn't have time to explain what self-deprecating is, but it works.
So Jake Parker with
Jake.
keep there. Ooh,
man, how is
like
that
a
not
horse collar? You don't just fall backwards. That's not how force works.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought.
I'm not going to say that the referees have kept us out of this game by any means.
Right.
But, man, there's been some questionable calls, at least 2 or 3 of them that I disagree with.
Oh, that one was around the waist, I thought.
He had him by the back of the jersey, so that's,
That one's fair.
Yeah.
You can do that.
So, again, stop there. Loss of 1 on that play. Again, 4:03 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 11. Wolves at about not quite midfield. I'd like to see us punch 1 in here and make this last couple minutes interesting. Again, Sulphur leading 21-6. Parker's going to roll out, passes. He's just kind of have to get rid of the ball. And I'll tell you what, he got buried late. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and about 11.
You can tell. Body language says a lot, and Jake visibly upset with the no horse collar call, and it did look like he got buried a little late there on that last play. So.
Yeah.
He's going to keep it himself there. Nice run. Picks up a
nice run.
See where they're marking. It looks like they're going to mark it past the first down
markers. They're
going
to give him the first on that one, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to stop the clock with 3:32 to go.
Well, it did stop the clock, but they just immediately started it back. I thought they had to set the chains and everything first, but
no, they're just running it.
Handoff this time goes to 24 Lane Rawls. Just nothing there. They've, Sulphur's done a good job of not letting the two Rawls kids beat them today. Lane and Brendan, they've done a really good job of kind of shutting those two young men down. Defensively, I think Sulphur's played well.
Well, they've kind of had their way in the trenches, on both sides of the ball, actually. And that's one way you've got to win in the trenches in this game. No matter what year it is, unless you can block up front or stop everything up front, it's going to be a tough road, and that has shown very true tonight for the Wolves.
Sulphur coming off the big loss last week to number 1 in 2A Washington, and again, a good game there, led most of the game, had a chance to tie it, put it in overtime. Last play of the game, unable to come up with it, and Washington comes away with the win. So.
Yeah, and really, I mean, they lost an unfortunate injury to their player, to their quarterback. And he's able to stay upright. They might get into overtime on that game, man. So you got to hand it to them for that. They're a good team. Good team. Wolves look ahead. We're not looking ahead yet, but going to be opening the season. Opening at Davis next week. It'll be our first home game against Wynnewood. Is that right?
Wynnewood Savages, you bet, man.
Another rivalry game.
Looks like we got a jumped offside that time. Again, the old hard count got him. Well, the official tried to mark it.
I was going to say, he started to go the wrong way.
He was going the wrong direction, but figured it out pretty quick, so. Again, Wynnewood, have you seen the score on them
That's what
today?
I'm actually looking right now.
I know they won against Valiant. I don't know if they've played more than that one.
I'm looking through a couple. One I got for a district foe is Holdenville 14 at Meeker 14. That's in the third quarter.
Parker drops back to pass. Gets rid of the ball late there.
So Washington ended up coming out that's 26-14 over Jones. Jones was leading that for a little bit, and then Washington jumped ahead.
Washington's a good team. They've made it to the state championship game the last two years. Marlowe able to beat them on the last play of the game in the championship last year. So, again, they've been a talented team. So, again, they looks like that's going to continue this year.
Wynnewood is playing a district opponent of ours. Wynnewood against Tishomingo at Wynnewood. Right now, Wynnewood leads at 32-14.
Wynnewood's had a good start to their season. They dominated against Valiant earlier. That's a Valiant team that got beat by Marietta 21-20, so in a good ball game. But Wynnewood's really able to dominate them. Again, I know that Wynnewood's got a freshman sophomore class that they've really been impressed with. And I think those are the kids that are predominantly kind of driving the program right now.
Yeah.
So Parker's going to spin out of a tackle there. Nice run that time by Parker.
A couple other district scores. Kingston 14 at Hugo is 20. Atoka taking on Lindsay at Atoka tonight. The Wampus Cats are down 22-7. I just wanted to say Wampus Cats on the air.
There you go.
Wayne is over Lexington right now, 34-16. The Bulldogs we have for homecoming this year. So the Lexington Bulldogs, so they're both Bulldogs.
Jake's going to keep out on the edge again. Not much there. Unable to pick up the first down. I think he's going to be short. Nope, they are going to call him the first down. So should stop the clock. 2:06 to go. Davis trailing 21-6. Again, we can punch one in here. We can create some excitement here at the end. Intended for Spencer Clinton there. Pass is incomplete. Kind of threaded that one over the top of the defender. Had some zone coverage out there. Kind of gets over the top of the underneath guy. He's unable to complete it. He's going to stop the clock, 1:45 to go. Now, I will say this, Sulphur's defense has been on the field a lot of plays here in the second half. This is one of those things, if we can punch it in, and again, there's a bunch of ifs.
Right.
But if we're able to punch it in and we're able, get shut down there, that's not what we needed.
No,
third and long here. But now the official is, he's going to say we called timeout before he's going to say he called timeout after the down. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. But again, we can punch one in, kick on sides. It could be interesting at the end.
Hey, I'll go back to Brad, you can correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure somebody out there will let me know if I'm wrong. Was that the 2013 game, down 2 scores, very late in that game where they won the state title?
Well, and I'll tell you, in that game, Millwood was tired. You could tell.
Yes.
if we could get the ball back on the onside kick, their defense was done. And it turned out to be right, that they were tired. We went right down and scored. The problem was that we still gave them about 2 minutes, and it got real exciting after we scored, where they were driving the field on us. They had a blue chip kid at quarterback that ended up playing at Texas Tech for a while, and I was afraid that he was going to punch it in and take the state title away from us. But Braden Ruth made sure that didn't happen on a 4th and short. And that's ball game. Davis won the title.
Yep.
We got to cover that in Lonnie Topechi with Pebbles Real Estate timeout right there.
Yeah, there you go. 1:39 to go in the ball game. Davis trailing 21-6. Handoff's going to go to Malachi White. He's got to get strung out and go out of bounds there. Again, that's went backwards on that 3rd down play, so it's going to bring up a 4th down now. 4th down at about 13.
See, sophomore Dalton Johnson standing on the sidelines. He had to jump a little bit to get out of the way of those kids coming through.
I like when you're talking to Bobby, you look up like you're looking.
Yeah, like he can see me.
Yeah.
Shut up, Brad.
Or maybe you were talking to a higher power. I don't know who you're talking to.
That would be Bobby. He's controlling everything.
Jake's going to get it out on the edge. He's got a long ways to go. It's not going to do it. But we're going to turn it over on downs.
And that's something that the all game the Bulldogs have sniffed out. I mean, they're watching it.
Done a good job. Kind of controlling the line of scrimmage, kind of containing probably our 3 most dangerous players most of the game. Just didn't have anybody else able to kind of pick up that slack this evening. Looks like the Wolves are going to go down to Sulphur here. 21-6, minute 22 to go in the ball game. Sulphur with the ball. So next week, again, big game against Wynnewood. Sounds like Wynnewood's going to come in undefeated in this game.
Yeah,
so
running high on that one. So.
Again, this Wynnewood team that has struggled a little bit over the last couple years. Last year, new coaching staff, able to kind of turn it around a little bit, and it sounds like they have started off right this year. So it's going to be a big ball game. First home game for the Wolves. Looking forward to seeing our crowd come out and supporting these boys as we look to get back on the winning side, getting ready to go into district play.
Yeah, definitely want to, win that one at home, get some boosted confidence going into the district, kind of the realigned district. We went from playing west of I-35 to all east of I-35 now. So,
R.I.P. Cali Burrito.
Yes, the unspoken sponsor of WLF How. We might have to take a long way to a football game.
Yeah.
That would be a long way.
To Duncan.
So again, minute 22 to go, 21-6, Sulphur leading. They're going to take a knee and they're going to victory formation this one out the door, it looks like. So Sulphur will win 21-6 over the Wolves. That will make 7 in a row. I hate to say that. That's where we were at. So again, Wolves will have to look forward to playing them again next year. So
yeah, and I mean, both these teams are young. This is going to be a good matchup for the next couple of years. It always is, but I look forward to I look forward to them coming to our house next year.
Yep,
Yeah.
lot of underclassmen playing for both teams. So yep, this should be a good series for a while now. Sulphur takes the knee again. Again, the fans are starting to clear out here.
Mm-hmm.
That means I might be able to just jump down from here.
Hold on, I'll catch you.
Well, no, if he's going to that generator, he's going out the back, so you don't want it.
I really wasn't.
He might
I
hit-
really wasn't going to catch him.
You
Anyway,
might
to be honest with
you might be able to hit the creek if you get a good enough oomph.
get a little run at it.
Yeah.
So just like that, Sulphur is victorious, 21-6 over the Wolves. Wolves look to rebound next week against undefeated Wynnewood.
Taking on the Savages. So you can join us here again. Hope we'll be at home. Hope
We will be at
we're
home.
gonna cross
So
everything we got, that we won't have issues like we had tonight.
Yeah, we won't be running off a generator. We won't be in this
No.
crow's nest up here. We'll be in a nice, comfortable press box.
So,
So
that'll
we'll
be nice for us because we're tired of sitting in the stands for right now. So
Yeah, for a few weeks.
at least
so-
one.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed getting to watch the game. Maybe not the outcome. I know none of us
Yeah.
probably enjoyed it, the outcome, but we enjoyed being able to broadcast for you. We will be back at home next week. Hope to see you out in the stadium. If not in the stadium, please join us on the HOWL, the Howl media broadcast of the GMP or Ground and Pound show. This is Brad Bentley, Jared Morrison, Bobby Alexander, and we will be back next week.
See y'all later.
Go Wolves.